Hello, everyone. It is Tuesday, March the 17th, Feast of St. Patrick. St. Patrick, the real St. Patrick, is not this, almost thing they celebrate so often in St. Patrick's Day, drinking green beer and dressing up, the way so many people do. St. Patrick was a serious man who went back to a land of people who captured him, imprisoned him, and he evangelized these people with the gospel of Jesus Christ. St. Patrick is a serious figure, and we should invoke him and ask him to help the Irish people, help all of us, but the Irish people, because Ireland is not in a good state right now. For that matter, neither is Canada or the US from a spiritual point of view. Okay, Ezekiel. In the midst of the vision I received from the Lord, the angel brought me back to the entrance of the temple. There the water was flowing from below the threshold of the temple toward the east, and so on. You got to read the whole thing, like I say frequently, because basically this is an image, a type of Christ's body. From his body flows the precious blood that brings salvation to the world, refreshes, regenerates the soul through the sacraments, and then, of course, the church. Christ is the supreme head of the church. From the church flows the divine life through the sacramental system. And this is really what this is all about. So think about, when you read this, think about Christ's physical body and the church that he establishes, mystical body. From the Gospel, John chapter 5. Okay, this is about the man born, the lame man, 38 years. One man was there who had been ill for 38 years. It's a long time. Jesus said to him, "Do you want to be made well?" So why does Jesus doesn't ask this very often, but he does in this case. Our Lord has his own reasons, right? But I think essentially it's because sometimes we're in a state so long that we sort of get into a kind of living spiritual despair, and we no longer believe that it's ever going to be different. Jesus is different all the time. Jesus is different. And one thing Jesus impresses upon us is he's very different. He brings a supernatural perspective. He sees us through his own eyes, through God's eyes, and he will give us new life, new hope, new inspiration. He will bring about the regeneration of our soul. He will give us the supernatural life through the sacraments. So you and I may have been paralyzed for a long time in our sin. We should never doubt the newness, the power, the supernatural vivaciousness of Jesus Christ. So remember this when you struggle with any defect or sin in your life. God bless you.